Oof. Oh, it does feel great when you feel like you've got a lot of control around the greens. And think about the emotions when it comes to your short game. You're going to hit some great shots, you're going to hit some pretty poor shots out on the golf course. But having the right wedges that are going to build that confidence really, really important. And that's why I'm excited to introduce you to the Titleist Vokey SM11 wedges. Let's get into the video. Now for me, to be a great wedge player, there's three key areas that we're going to have a little think about in this video. And the first one is contact. Vokey will talk about this as well when it comes to the strike location on the club face. Talking about trying to get the strike in a region on the club face around grooves number 2 and number 5. And this is going to give you the best opportunity to get the control off the club face, and ultimately that comes down to the sole of the club as well, making sure you've got the right bounce, the right grind that's going to work best for your game, and that's where the perfect fitting comes into it. So the next area to having great short game is having the right flight. And you've seen it on TV many times where you hear the commentators say how well that player has flighted that ball down, getting control of the shot. And this is what a lot of players kind of try and achieve. They're trying to keep that ball flight down, especially with their wedge game, to get that control, get that spin when they're coming into the greens. And Vokey focusing on that with the CG positioning on these particular wedges. That will change from loft to loft, but the CG's been put in a position which is going to allow us to get the absolute perfect flight coming into those greens. So once we've got control now from the strike point of view in contact, and we've got the right flight, we now need to get control with our spin. If you look at this shot that I'm faced with here, this is a situation where it's going to want to take spin away from me. I've got a wet condition, I've got rough condition, and I'm trying to control it coming into this green. And this is where Vokey have now focused on a spin management system, a new spin management system that's going to allow me to hopefully get that control that we're looking for from these really, really difficult shots just around the edge of the greens. And even in that situation there where in times I wouldn't have had the confidence to be able to play that shot and get the control, you could see from when that ball landed there that I had that control. However, with this new spin management system that Vokey are bringing to the SM11, we've got 5% deeper grooves, and we've got this new texture on the face, which is allowing us to maintain that spin, move debris away, and get us that control that we need for those really tight shots. Now remember, 90% of you golfers out there are playing weekly, and 57% are playing twice a week, if not more, which means that your wear and tear on your grooves are really going to show. You're going to play inconsistently around the greens, playing out of lots of bunkers, playing out of the rough. You're going to see ball flights that are going to change. You're going to see the ball land and hoping it's going to stop, but it doesn't. What we've got is a new heat-treated system on these grooves, which is going to make them a little bit more durable, allowing us to, well, maintain those good shots that we really, really want to play around the greens. Well, it's always nice, isn't it, to have a little tapping gimme when you're out on the golf course. And I think from this video you can get a better understanding of what Vokey are offering from their new SM11 wedges. And remember, there's lots of different options when it comes to the bounces and grinds and lofts that are available with these wedges, which can actually be a little bit confusing. And that is the importance of getting fit for the right wedges, which I know can help with your game. So go and have a conversation with your foremost professional team, book yourself in for a fitting with the new SM11 wedges by Vokey, and see which setup is going to work best for your game this season.